Okay, so we're going to do a quick review on the two guys that won at the weekend. We got Jimmy Walker over here on the right hand side, who won at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am in America, and George Coetzee, who won down in South Africa at the Joburg Open. So the thing I really like about these two guys, their setup positions are fantastic. You know, the weights in their balls of the feet, they've just got the right amount of knee bend, their spine angles are nice and straight, and the other thing I really like to see in a good strong setup is their arm hang is perfect. Their hands are hanging directly under their shoulders. So both George and Jimmy are in a really good arm hang position, and their chin position is held up slightly away from their chest. A lot of amateurs tend to sink their sort of chins down into their chest, and they find it hard to make a good rotation from there. Both of these guys are in a fantastic setup position. Right, so now as we start to have a look at their swings, both are very sort of current. You know, they keep their club head outside of their hands, and especially Jimmy here, when he gets back to this waist high position, the club head is in a position where I like to see where the club head is covering the hands. George, on the other hand, he keeps the club head outside of his hands, and he keeps it a little bit too much outside of his hands, and this results in him getting a bit more of a steeper shaft angle than what I would like to see. The shaft angle is pretty much in between the toe line and the golf ball, whereas Jimmy, as he carries on up to the midway section, he gets a shaft angle into a position which I prefer to see is where the shaft angle is pointing a little bit more at the golf ball. Is it wrong that George gets a shaft angle upright? Not really. You know, he shallows the club out beautifully as he starts to make the downswing. So you'll see here, as he makes the transition now, the shaft is going to shallow out, and as he gets into the midway point into the downswing, the shaft angle is in a good plane now where it's pointing at the golf ball. Jimmy will make a good backswing, and as he starts to make his transition into the downswing, the weight moves nicely into the left side, and the shaft angle returns again, pointing pretty much down towards the golf ball. So both swings at this point are right on plane. So there's, you know, you wouldn't really try and do anything different at this point. You know, they're both swinging it on a really good plane down towards the golf ball now, into the golf ball. Great exit point, great rotation here by Jimmy, and one thing that is really good is the actual balance that he swings through to as well. So great balance during the golf swing. Same as George here now, as he starts to continue on down, great rotation through the ball, and again, through to a really good balanced finished position at the end of his golf swing. So there's quite a lot that we can take away from these players, especially in their setup positions. I know that George gets the swing a little bit more upright on the way back compared to Jimmy, but they both get it into really good slots into the downswing, and that's why they've just won the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am, and George won down in Joburg. A couple of great golfers.
Thank you for watching the video. If you like it, please give it the thumbs up and share it with your golfing friends. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and you can also find me on Facebook at Markwood Golf Academy and on Twitter at #1 Golf Coach. Thank you for watching.